Hello everybody, this is another video. You know, I've been really busy lately, and to top things off, the footage that I got from my Super Smash Bros. Videos got deleted somehow. So in order to pass the time while I've been getting that footage back, I've also been recording footage for other games so I can make other videos. And one particular video game that I've been playing a lot recently is Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. So I decided, why not review it? So I'm gonna review it.
Shantae and the Pirate's Curse.
Shantae and the Pirate's Curse is actually a fairly new game. So fairly new that it actually came out on Christmas, the day that I put up my most recent video, if you can call Christmas recent. But since nobody cares about that, let's just talk about the actual game. Shantae and the Pirate's Curse is about a young, half-genie girl named Shantae who lives in a lighthouse on an island called Scuttletown. The game starts off with Scuttletown being attacked by some guy called the Ammo Baron. According to the Ammo Baron, Mayor Scuttlebutt, which is actually his name, and I'm not making this up in the slightest, sold him the deed to the town for a couple of chocolates. And then the mayor makes a poop joke. After beating the Ammo Baron, Shantae is given a court sentence at the Royal Palace of Sequinland, which she is apparently happy about? And then a pirate captures her, and then they go on an adventure together. That's actually what happens. The adventure takes you to a couple of different places, including a tropical island, a haunted island, and a desert island, and many more, but before I spoil anything, let's talk about some other stuff. This game controls super smoothly. The platforming is wonderful, and the allocation of the buttons is spot on. If you press B, Shantae will jump. Pressing X makes Shantae do the hair whip, which is her trademark attack, and each item you receive in the game is assigned to its own button. And each has its own use for a particular part of the game, or you can just use it for the most fun part, killing enemies. Many of the reviews / descriptions / anything I've looked up about the game listed as a Metroidvania style game. But I've noticed a lot of similarities to the Zelda series as well. Each island has a new Den of Evil, Den of Evils equals temples, and you get an item about halfway through each of them, which is either necessary for beating or at the very least, helping you beat each of the bosses. The heart squids scattered throughout the game are like pieces of heart and give you a new heart once you collect 4 of them. Though you do have to take them to this lady first, who I kinda wish was the main character because that hammer is awesome. Now I know all of these things can be attributed to the Metroid series and the Castlevania series, but this is my video. And I say it's like Zelda. So it's like Zelda. Okay, not really, but it's the first game I thought of when I played it. Don't get me wrong though, the Metroidvania feel is still there. Every time you get a new item, you can return to previous areas and find secrets / actual things that you need to do in order to progress in the story. So backtracking is a gameplay element, but I feel that it adds to the game rather than taking away from it. But that's just 2 parts of a game that has intrigued me since the second I sat down to play it. Shantae herself is actually a really fun and fairly adorable character. She's always excited for an adventure, even though Mrs. Pirate Lady Risky Boots over here is her archenemy. But who cares, right? I mean, as long as someone says they've turned over a new leaf, it gets them off scotch-free, right? But like I said, Shantae is an awesome character, and there's a ton of other awesome characters as well. There's Sky, who's obsessed with birds, Bolo, who apparently doesn't have a nose, Risky Boots, the pirate character that I mentioned before, who is supposed to be a bad guy, and Roddy Tops, a zombie who doesn't look like a zombie. Each character plays their part in the story, albeit none aside from Risky are terribly important. And there's also the Squid Baron, who's the 3rd boss in the game and whose main character trait is occasionally, always, breaking the 4th wall.
To sum things up, Shantae and the Pirate's Curse is a fantastic game. Whether your tastes are in new games or in the games of old, Shantae appeals to both in many ways. It's silly, it's creative, and most importantly, it's just fun. It always throws a breath of fresh air your way, either giving you a small chuckle or a hearty laugh. With great gameplay, colorful characters, and genius level design, I don't give scores, but if I did, Shantae's would be really good. Rest assured. And that's all I really have to say about Shantae. I would say more, but I really feel like I don't have to. I will say this though, this game is only $20 on the Nintendo eShop, and WayForward Studios did a fantastic job with this game. So if you haven't already, you owe it to them and yourself to go purchase Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. It is truly an amazing game. Well, that was my newest thing. Do you like me? Do you like Christmas? Then how about checking out the Christmas video I did on Snowcraft? That was 4 months ago. If you liked this video, you can check out some other videos that my friends have done, like Cyber Red Brandon. He does Yu-Gi-Oh things. And sometimes I'm there too. Like this video? Like this video. And while you're at it, go tell all your friends. I'm just kidding. You don't have to. But you should anyway. Follow me on Twitter at BillyTheKid700. I think that's everything. Thanks for watching, guys.